Hi, my name's Aidan Novis. I'm going to talk to you about the safety precautions and the use of a multimeter. This is a regular old multimeter. All multimeters have voltage, AC and DC current that it measures, amps and ohms and continuity as well. And each multimeter has a hot lead and a neutral that goes to any electrical circuit that you want to measure. And with electrical circuit, make sure you always lock out and tag out before you do anything. So that way you know for sure that the circuit has no current in it, and that with no current in it, it's free and it's safe to do anything that you need to work on in that circuit. And also make sure during that safety brief that you make sure that everyone knows how to use a multimeter and that they know what the normal range for the volts is or any of the electrical, like that they know the range. And if they see that if it's outside the range, that they know that one of the wires could be off, and that when it's off, they'll be able to know when, oh, that's wrong, and they'll be able to fix it right away instead of trying to figure out what's wrong if they don't know the range. And cut it for a second. Also with a multimeter for the ohms, they'll have a cutoff range for that specific multimeter. In this case, it's 1 kilo ohm, and after that, it will be an OL on it, which is overload or open current, open load. So that means it's not going to read anything higher than 1,000 kilo ohms, or 1,000 kilo, yeah. So I'm going to test volt or voltage of a regular outlet, and with a regular outlet of an industrial or a household outlet, it's 120 volts. And as you can see, that the volts is 122 volts, and it's alternate current. And with that, we know that the current is within the range that it was given. And with that, it shows that it's within the safety precautions of what was given. And with that, it's free. You can put anything that is rated at 120 volts into that outlet and be within the safe side. And if it's higher or lower, you need to use a transformer to raise or lower it even more to be within the safe precautions of what that object is rated for. I'm also going to test a battery. And the battery I'm going to be testing is a AA Duracell battery. And this is rated for 1.5 volts. And as you can see, it's rated at 1 volt for direct current, or DC. Stop for a second. And the last test we're going to be doing is the resistance and the continuity. And with this wire, the red wire right here is the hot lead. This white wire is the neutral. And as you can hear, this sound means there's continuity between the two wires. And it's just showing that there's 3 to 4 ohms for the resistance. And that means that there's between the two wires, there's some resistance flowing through them. And with that, that's end of my video. And always make sure, always take safety first over anything else. Because you can always replace machinery, but you can't replace your life. So always take steps to protect yourself first before doing anything with any electrical equipment.